Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing well. It actually feels like the longest time ever since I filmed a haul, and it was actually only like a week and a half ago. So I'm being a little bit dramatic, but it feels like the longest time since I've picked up the camera. And apologies for that, I've been a little bit inconsistent. I've had quite a lot going on in the last like week and a half. I've had loads of visitors, I've had my housewarming party, everything like that. So it's been non-stop in all honesty. But I am back with a humongous Bershka haul. As you can see, we've got a lot to get through. You guys already know Bershka hauls are one of my favorite things to film. I feel like you guys always lap them up as well. So I'm really excited to bring you this one. There's loads of sort of, maybe more so like vintage inspired items, I guess you could say, in here. Definitely some pieces that are pushing me outside of my comfort zone. Definitely some pieces that are still like long-standing favorites of mine. So I'm really excited to show you the bits in here. If you haven't already, please don't forget to subscribe down below, as I do actually have a lot more videos coming out over the next like couple of weeks. The schedule is looking busy. But without further ado, let's crack on into the video. Just before I show you the first item, I have actually gone back to doing my try-on clips sort of like built into the video as opposed to separate ones where I talk you through, just because it is so hot in Switzerland right now. It's like 36 degrees. We're having a massive heat wave. I like need to get clothes off me as soon as I can. Even sitting here filming this video, I am sweating. So if you see me having like a little sweaty lip situation, a little sula, I'm really sorry. I can't help it. First piece, first co-ord, first item, as I mentioned, is a co-ord. Now this one is actually a bit of a weird one, in all honesty, because when I saw it on the website, I thought it was like a printed denim situation, but it turns out it's more of a like slinky, I mean obviously it's not denim. It's got a denim print on it, so it actually looks like it could be, but obviously it is just more of a jersey, slinky, stretchy material. It's a long mid-axi dress. I'm gonna say maxi because it does go all the way down to my feet, but then it does have this pretty big slit at the back. Obviously it is printed with all the pockets that a denim skirt would have on it as well. And honestly, when I first picked this up out the package, I was like, I don't really think I'm gonna get on with this very well, because it just wasn't anything like I was expecting. But actually, once I tried it on, I was like, do you know what? I could actually see myself wearing this, especially in summer when wearing a double denim piece, because there's a top to it as well, which I'll talk to you about in a minute. You're gonna sweat like mad. You're literally gonna get heat stroke and die in this. Denim in summer is a recipe for not feeling good, a recipe for just sweating your absolute tits off, which is not really what we're aiming to do here. But this is actually quite an inventive idea, and once I put it on, I was like, do you know what? I could get on with her. The waist on this was ever so slightly big. I think I actually picked it up in a small, and I picked up the top in a medium, mainly just because I find what I thought was the denim tops really hard to do up over my boobs. But yeah, this was a small. I definitely could have gotten away with an extra small. As you can see, it's got an elasticated waistband here. But aside from that, you will see more on the try-on clip. I've done sort of more close-up ones and more far-away ones, just so you can actually get a whole vibe of the outfit. But yeah, it's definitely something that I will wear. It's definitely something that I'll keep, but it just wasn't anything like I was expecting it to. But it wasn't a nasty surprise, it was just different. And then the top is sort of like those denim corset top styles, except it goes this way. Much like some that I've picked up in the past, actually, from Zara, I think. Maybe Bershka, Pull & Bear also do the same things, but as you can see, it's just that denim vibe. At the back, it just looks like this. This is very stretchy. I picked this up in a medium, as I said, just because had it been denim, I didn't want it to like literally cut into my boobs, which some of them do. A medium was fine. Again, I could have sized down to a small in this and an extra small in the bottoms in the skirt. But yeah, overall, I really do like this. I don't really have any complaints about it. The material doesn't feel particularly expensive. I don't think it was particularly expensive either. Obviously, Swiss prices, so take that with a pinch of salt. I just really like the sort of aged black and white details to this. I honestly don't know how I didn't figure out that it wasn't actually denim on the website. I was quite silly, but it's definitely one that's a little more, I guess, different for me, but something that I can explore my style with a little bit more, and I'm actually really excited to wear this, hopefully on holiday. The next item that I picked up is a little orange moment, and as with lots of things that I've been picking up recently, it does have the ruffles. I've got to say, this is actually my favorite like item of clothing that's got this ruffle feature to it. As you can see, it's sort of extends down from the legs. It's got nice big cutouts at the side as well. So it is a little bit leggy, which is cute. And then on the top, it's just completely strapless like this. It's a very stretchy material. It ruches at the side. It's just super, super flattering all around. Like, I absolutely love this when I put it on. It's sort of that like mid-axy kind of short at the same time with the slits. I mean, I'm gonna say mid-axy because it goes to mid-calf level, but I really, really like this. Like, this is by far, as I say, my favorite ruffle piece that I've ever picked up. It even trumps those that I picked up with Opoly. But yeah, I honestly felt so like good about myself in this. It was literally great. Like, I can't say anything bad about it at all. The ruching obviously makes everything more flattering. The ruffles just looked really like good. I feel like in certain items of clothing it can look a little bit strange sometimes, but they really aced it on this one. It was really good over my stomach as well. With it being bodycon as well, like, you wouldn't expect it to hide like a little bloat, but I felt like it did that for me as well. And just all in all, even over my bum, I was like, this feels amazing. Size wise, I picked this up in a small. It was perfect. Imagine this on holiday as well. I feel like it's the perfect vibe. The next little top that I've got to show you is another little waistcoat moment. I picked one up in a recent Boohoo haul, I want to say, like a little white stripy one. But when I saw this on the website, I actually saw it on one of the like inspo pictures that they have on the website. But this is her, as you can see, a gorgeous brown color, perfect for the upcoming autumn season. For me personally, it doesn't feel like it's coming anytime soon, but I am aware that in England it's not as warm at the moment, unfortunately. And I know lots of people are gearing up for their autumn and winter wardrobes, and honestly, me too. I cannot wait to see all the autumn winter pieces this year. I'm so excited, especially from places like Bershka. But what I was saying is this shade of brown is like a perfect autumnal, transitional, like September, October shade. Do you know what I mean? Because it's not going to keep you warm, but it's a piece that you can layer. It's just autumnal colors. It's halter neck, so you basically put it on like that, and then you can either put it on with the hook and eye detailing, or you can do it up at the back because it does lace up too, which is lovely. Obviously, this is a great piece because it has a good amount of like adjustability to it. So if you're stuck between sizes or anything like that, this could be a great option. As you can see at the bottom, it does just have, I don't know, like the little diamonds that it does at the bottom here. So really, really cute overall. I'm not gonna lie, this was ever so slightly too small on my chest area. You might be able to see in the trial clip, the girls were very much like, whoop, like pushed up. I could have loosened the back, in all honesty I didn't, because I had no one to help me get it on and off. Didn't want to faff around with it. As I mentioned, it's so hot at the moment. But yeah, I thought it was really cute. I paired it with a pair of jeans, which I'm going to show you coming up, which kind of fit in with the like brownie vintagey style to this, I guess you could say. But yeah, overall, really, really like this. I picked this up in a small. Definitely could have gotten away with a medium. If I was picking it up again, I definitely would size up. Certainly if you are sort of like bigger breasted as well, keep that in mind. As I mentioned, I picked up a pair of jeans to go with them, and this is them here. It's not really showing up on camera too much, but these definitely do have a sort of warmer tone to the denim. They look quite aged, quite vintagey. On the website, they definitely looked a little bit orange washed. I think there's a pair from Jaded London, which they've drawn inspo from on these ones. Just where the denim is like ever so slightly yellowed or like tainted orange, like warmer tones, that sort of thing. That's what these look like. I picked these up in the skater form shape, whatever you want to call it. And I actually really like these because they were very, very baggy. You guys know I adore my baggy trousers, especially my baggy jeans. There's a few little bits that look a little bit distressed along the bottom as well, which again ties in with the style. But there's no rips to these. They're just like a solid straight leg moment. They do poof out a little bit, which looks very flattering on the hips. I got them in a 36, which I believe is an 8, and they were actually ever so slightly too big. I'm definitely like a solid 8 at the moment, but yeah, I would say that these do fit large and oversized. I actually really didn't mind once I had like a tight top on. I thought it looked quite flattering. They looked ever so slightly low-waisted, which for me doesn't really happen very often. All in all, these are a really, really great pair of jeans. I've actually tried on a fair few tops from this haul with this pair of jeans, and I love it. Like, no complaints whatsoever. They make me feel good, and I don't know, they just look look quite aged and worn, and that's a style that I'm really loving at the moment. As with all pairs of jeans, you could wear these in a bunch of different ways. Personally, if I'm wearing quite a baggy pair of trousers, I like to wear like a smaller crop top or something that's more tight fitting. I honestly think I'll wear these really frequently, and that's coming from someone that actually really struggles to buy jeans. I think a lot of women can relate. I picked up a really good pair in my last Pull & Bear haul, and to pick up another really good pair now, I'm like, okay, like I'm really enjoying it. Now, the next thing, as simple as it is, might actually be one of my favorite pieces, just because I feel like I'll wear it all the time. And it is, you're gonna be like, what the fuck, Jess, that's so boring. But this is it. So it's a little t-shirt style top, but the quality of this is bloody incredible. Like, I can't even tell you how good it is. And it's completely backless, and it just makes your back look incredible. It scoops down like that, and then there's a little bit of fabric going obviously round to the bottom of your back. Just the shape of the shoulders on this as well, there's something about it which makes it look so elegant. You'll see better on in the try on clip, but it's just cut in a really nice way. I feel like it's very flattering on like your collarbones, on your arms, on your shoulders, everything like that. I felt so good in it. As I mentioned, it's pretty plain and simple, but I feel like if you can get a good basic top like this, you genuinely will wear it time and again. It's obviously more of a sustainable way to shop as well. They do more colors as well, so I will be picking those up. This is double lined on the front. I mean, actually it's double lined throughout. It's a very thick material. Obviously with it being a white top, I sometimes have concerns about it being see-through, but it's not at all, which is perfect. I just love the shape of this. I love how it makes me feel. I love how it makes my back look. It's just a straight 10 out of 10 basic from me, and I can't actually fault it whatsoever. I know they definitely do this in black and maybe like a grey or a beige, so I'm gonna hop on the website right now and pick those both up. If I could recommend one thing that I know for a fact no one is gonna dislike or no one's gonna regret buying, it would be this, because I just feel like it will suit everyone. Regardless of your shape, size, it's gonna look incredible on you. Especially with the baggy jeans, like there was something about the really tight fitting top and the really baggy trousers that just, I felt like it was like a Hailey Bieber or Kendall Jenner, like Coachella outfits. You know, these guys go really casual to Coachella. Well, I feel like this is a top that they would actually wear. I'm in love with this. It's my favorite thing ever. I picked it up in a small, and as I mentioned, size-wise, perfect, fit-wise, incredible. You have to get this. Next thing I picked up is a little beige jacket. Now, I can't really tell you what style this is. It's not even written on it. From the back especially, it looks a little bit like a cropped trench coat, but then from the front it looks ever so like more casual. As you can see, it's got a nice chunky collar to it, and then it's got these that you can, I guess, scrunch the collar with. It doesn't have a hood or anything, which doesn't really matter too much to me. Like, I'm more of a umbrella kind of person or a hoodie person. On the front, it's got some nice chunky like utility pockets, so I guess you would say it's more of a utility jacket as opposed to anything else, but it's kind of a blend, kind of a hybrid. Around the waist, you've also got this, I guess, drawstring tie-in detail too, much like I mentioned round the collar. And then on the sleeves, there's just a nice stretchy cuff. Overall, this is quite like a casual top. I wouldn't say it looks particularly vintagey, but when I put it on with the vintage style jeans and the white top, I was like, do you know what? I feel like it's something that you'd see on Only Fools and Horses. Like, I don't know how many people are gonna get that reference, but obviously this is a crop version. I feel like it's one of those windbreaker utility style jackets that you would see on that sort of program, but I don't know how many people are gonna get that reference. If you do, slay, credits to you. But yeah, I just really like this. It's more of a casual jacket. I'll probably wear it when I need an extra layer, or, you know, with jeans, cargos, or parachute pants or something like that. It's not something that I'd wear over the top of a formal outfit or anything like that. But no, I really like her. She's super comfy. I got this in a small. I mean, it wasn't crazy oversized, not that I was expecting it to be. I'd just say it was a really true to size fitting little jacket. Right, we have 3 more pieces to get through, and this one is another little mesh number. It's actually inside out as well, so let's try that again. So in my recent Pull & Bear video, I picked up a mesh top, which was like hardcore mesh. Like you can wear anything underneath. Like I had to full on hold my nipples kind of situation in the try on clip because they hadn't like double lined where your boobs are, and you couldn't really wear nipple covers with it because it was that sheer. And whilst that is definitely the style of that one, this one actually does have the little boob section that is covered. It's got a white lining on the inside, as you will have seen, and then it's got the same sort of tie-dye throughout the rest of it. There's a little bow on the front here. There's a little ruche section on the front as well, which you can cinch up a little bit if you want to. And as you can see, for the rest of it, it's very much a like flimsy, floppy baby doll kind of soft, flowy material. As you can see, the top is just a more or less regular cami style, and the back is really, really meshy, obviously very see-through, very sheer, but that is just the style of it. And I honestly wasn't mad at the previous pull and bear one that I mentioned. I just had to constantly be holding my titties to make sure that I wasn't literally putting onto YouTube, because otherwise it would have been way too much. This is really cute. I love how flowy it is. I love how thin it is, surprisingly, because I think if you wore this out, you wouldn't be as boiling and sweaty as I currently am. Like, I'll just be way more comfortable to wear in these very hot conditions. But yeah, I really like this. I feel like it goes really well with the trousers that I'm going to show you next. It would also go really well with the jeans too. With it being black and white, it's just very versatile, and I don't really have any complaints about it. I think it's really cute. So as I mentioned, I picked up a pair of trousers to go with that top, and these are just a pretty regular pair of parachute pants, cargos, whatever you want to call them. I'd say these are definitely more of a like hybrid. In fact, Bershka have called these a capri, I guess because they are a little bit sort of tucked up at the bottom. They've got the nice sort of elasticated waistband, as you can see here. It's got an elasticated waistband, and it's got belt loops, and it's got a zip. So I mean, that is my idea of perfection. I just absolutely adore white trousers like these, especially with the cargo detailing in summer or on holiday or something like that, because I don't know, there's something about white trousers in summer or white trousers on holiday which is mega, mega cute. Not necessarily like jeans, but more like flowy, straight leg trousers like that. As you can see, these are very straight leg. As I mentioned, they've got the utility style pockets or the cargo pockets down the front. They've got these little straps that flow about as well, and then obviously, as I said, they do kind of pull up at the bottom. You could definitely change that, like you can undo this and let the leg go out longer, but given that I am quite short, it's actually quite an advantageous feature for me, so I decided to keep it. But yeah, I picked these up in a small, as I mentioned, straight capri. They are really, really stunning, and I just love everything about them, to be honest, but specifically that they've got an elasticated waist and that they've got belt loops. I mean, that is a winning combo for me. Super, super happy with these. Absolutely adore them. Can't wait to wear them, especially with little flowy tops like the one that I just showed you. I feel like it'd be really good. But yeah. And the final thing that I picked up is actually from the Bershka men's section. I've never shopped from there before, although no, I've never shopped from there before, actually. I am slightly partial to like shopping in the men's section from time to time, especially for jackets, especially for hoodies, especially for joggers and like biker jackets. I feel like the men's section just often do it better, to be honest. But this is a little green denim jacket, definitely sticking along to those like vintage vibes. You can see that they've purposefully like faded some bits, especially where the hems are and the stitching and things like that. They've got an elasticated cuff on the sleeve, and then they've also got an elasticated waistband too. They've got some really nice chunky pockets, and these actually close as well. They have a button. I always find as well the pockets on men's clothes are always a hell of a lot bigger than on women's clothes. No complaints, it's so advantageous. Like, I can actually fit my whole phone in there. It's got a zip down the front too. Oh, they've got another pocket here actually, which I didn't notice. So they've got the big one here and then another little one, maybe for a card holder, whatever you want to wear it for. And here there is some like paneling detail on it too, just where they've sewn it. But love this. So many pockets, so many good features to it. it. I picked this up in a size small, and this was the perfect level of oversized for me. I'm obsessed with the color green as well. I feel like genuine like vintage items are actually this color too. This is very heavy duty though, so I probably am not going to be wearing it anytime soon. Probably going to be more of a like transitional autumn winter piece like that. Something that I can chuck a hoodie on underneath and just be super cozy. Dreaming. I loved it so much. Anyway guys, that's everything that I've got to show you in today's video. I feel like I've been sitting here for about an hour and a half filming this. Don't know if it's that I'm out the loop, don't know whether it's because I have to keep taking breaks because it's that hot, but there we go. I really hope you have enjoyed. If you have, please don't forget to subscribe down below. If you want any specific hauls, if you want me to test some new brands, if you want anything particular from this channel, definitely let me know down below and I will do my best for that. But for the time being, thank you so much for watching and I will hopefully see you in my next video. Bye!